Yeah, so I've just reset the Xbox that I'm playing on. I've loaded up my old save. I loaded up a previous save. Oh, I got an X on that one. But yeah, I loaded up the previous one, 970. I loaded up the game again. Just played through the first little bit. It turns out it was bugged or something. Whatever. It wasn't unlocking any achievements. Did that first time. Got that straight away as soon as I started the DLC. After I killed the blokes. Those peasant blokes who came to ransack that village, and the gold boys helped me slay them. You know that bit. So I'm on the bit now where I'm going to the tourney. I believe I need to win everything here. And there's races, fights, some like bow and, well, I presume crossbow, archery type thing. I need a smithy. And get him to repair my stuff.
A professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Aye.
What have you got there?
You'll be able to buy some of my stuff. Oh, look at that. He's got 9,000 coins. Oh my. He's got some powerful weaponry too. Well, I suppose as you would expect. 300% attack power. How much is that? 213. It's not expensive really. Cured Draconid leather. This is like paying for membership on RuneScape. You get all new items and loads of money. Knight's Warhammer. Right, well I'm going to sell a bunch of this. Just get rid of it. Whoa, 400 damage. That's powerful. I'm just going to sort... Whoops.
What have you got?
I'm going to sort my armor out and stuff, and then what I'm not wearing, I'm going to sell. Should be able to offload most of this to him actually. So that's 210. What we got? Silver sword. That's well powerful. It's like double that. 506. Wow. Steel sword. What is that actually on? 289. Yeah, I don't think anything else is coming closer to that. What's the crossbow saying? Well, it looks like I can sell everything I think that I've got here. 73 armor. Yeah, 79. Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to sell it all. You might be asking why I've not used any runes. Basically because they're worth more money than they are beneficial to the actual fighting that I do. Never really struggled on any of this. Just keep dodging and eating food. But the rune stones are worth a lot of money.
What have you got?
So it's much better to sell them. Just going to see what I can sell to this guy. Dwarven blade. I don't know why, I can't bring myself to sell them. That's cool armour. I'm sure there's better stuff around. Look at this, I'm managing to sell it all to him. Wow. 26,000 crowns? And there we go. He's got 900 coins left. What's that? Oh, the barrel head. I may as well get rid of it. I don't think there's anything worth buying from him. Get him to repair my stuff. Pittance. May as well just click that, Anna. There we go.
So long.
Fully kitted out now. Got loads of money. I got my achievements. Gonna save now. Who do I talk to? Is it him?
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah. Virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldaccia, too.
Moral victory. That's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
I'm glad I got them
Her
achievements
Knight and
finally.
Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
I'm not actually sure how to join the tourney. I don't know how to get into it. Yeah.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
The hell is that?
Someone's gonna fight a Shamar? Hang some Belzord's tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this.
I'm a witcher and I've got ethics.
Let's go.
That's a bloody sword and a half, that, isn't it? Looks like a two-handed one.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Who is this woman? Ooh. I'm not surprised.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
What the hell is that thing? Ew. Oh my god, the monster designs in this game are brilliant. They're also unique and weird and creepy and dirty and horrible. Ugh. Whoa! He's like a golem out of Pokemon.
Damn it.
He's gonna get owned. Whoa! Uh-oh.
We have to help him.
Crunch. Imagine the weight of that. Whoa! What's he saying about the fire? Not much. Whoa! Seems a beast. If I could hit it, that would be nice. Oh, he's very fast for a big boy. It's quite annoying actually. I presume his weak spot is his chest, but... Oh, that was good. He's a little coward, isn't he? What can I do? Maybe do that one? Maybe you just stand there? No? Have I got any grenades? Or bombs? I always call them grenades. I might have to do that one. No, that did nothing. Got to like attack him just before he gets me. So that's where he's open. He's worse than them bloody rock trolls. He's faster, he's got crazy armour, and he's got the long range attacks. Gosh, what's he doing? Oh, crashed. Whoops, that wasn't very good for him. He's underground! Is he cowering? Whoa! Oh my god. Oh, he's going to kill him. He's literally going to kill the Baron. Oh. Just got him. That was close. That was really close.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Oh. I want to spare him.
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Take him back home. Get him a nice cup of tea. Get him a little bite to eat. And send him on his way.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk.
Hop, hop.
We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Okay, shawty.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Pretty harsh.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Did he just curtsy?
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Oh, yes.
Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
I don't know what that means. I'm just going to say yeah.
Yes, Your Grace. The law of surprise. Time-honored.
We shall be candid. The surprises we encounter on a daily basis would be of no value to one such as you. What awaits at the palace are edicts to sign and portraits of suitors from far-off lands. I fear you would find little use for either. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of
What?
coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton. Immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the Hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The Hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.